Alright, what's going on, people? Your boy Mad Mike coming at you guys with an ASKMADMIKE segment. If you're new to the channel, go hit that subscribe button. Tell your friend to come chat Falcons football with your boy. Also, join the Mad Mike membership, $1.99, $5.99, $9.99. Alright, so let's get straight to it, man. Should the Falcons, everybody trying to figure out why he's saying Falcons. If you guys have checked me out on my live streams after the game, I nicknamed the Atlanta Falcons the Falcons because these guys just cannot. They figure out every game. It seems like every game now they figure out a way to make you say wow. These guys really lost the game this way. So this is the reason why I call the Atlanta Falcons. All right, but should the Falcons go after Eric Bieniemy, and would he be? All right, will he be a very good fit for this team? I honestly don't know. I'm just going to be real. I don't know. We've seen this over and over again. The Atlanta Falcons and their coaches just don't seem to work. I don't know. And offensive, not only just offensive coaches like Eric Bieniemy, coaches who come from a coaching tree, a guy like Andy Reid, a Hall of Fame head coach. We've seen this before. Dan Quinn is a guy that comes from a legendary head coach who's had a legendary offense and a legendary defense. Dan Quinn comes from the Pete Carroll tree. We thought we was going to get a defense much like the Seattle Seahawks Legion of Boom team, and it just didn't happen. That cover 3 scheme for the Atlanta Falcons just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. We thought we was going to get that type of defense, and we're not getting that. So when it all comes down to it, I just don't know. Eric Bieniemy come from a guy that is known for choking. Let's just be honest. Before last year, your boy Andy Reid has went down as one of the most I don't want to say Andy Reid has just been known as a choker. I'll just say that until he got a guy that's without a doubt one of the best young quarterbacks in the history of the game, starting off, especially his first 4 years or so. He's definitely one of the best young quarterbacks we've seen in a long time, especially in the last, 10, 15 years. The after Peyton Manning era. All right, we've definitely seen this before. So when it all comes down to it, man, I'm not sure if Eric Bieniemy is going to be a guy that you can count on. He comes from Andy Reid, and if it really wasn't for Patrick Mahomes, this guy wouldn't even be he would not be in the running for a head coaching job. Let's be real. If it wasn't for Patrick Mahomes, if it wasn't for Andy Reid, he wouldn't even be. I don't know much about this guy to say that he's definitely, for sure, is going to be an excellent coach. I can't say that. And to be honest, he's far more likely to sit up here and he's far more likely to be a bust than he is to be a great coach. The Falcons have been, for the last couple of years, lacking a defense. How is Eric Bieniemy going to help this defense? How is hiring an offensive coach is going to help this defense? I'm not sure. Maybe he can create balance, something that we've been longing for a while. Maybe he can provide the balance that the Falcons offense need. Maybe he can add to this Atlanta Falcons offense that we already have. So I'm not saying that Eric Bieniemy is a guy that, you know, he sucks as a head coach. He's a very good head coach. From what I've seen and for what I've known under my research, I think this guy can definitely be a good offensive coordinator. I think he'd be a pretty good coach, but I'm just not sure how well he will be for this Atlanta Falcons team. And that's the issue that I have with Eric Bieniemy. I'm not sure if he's the guy that is calling the plays. In fact, I can almost promise you that he is not the guy that is putting this game plan together. He's not the guy that is calling the plays. Andy Reid, this is Andy Reid's team. This Chiefs offense is all Andy Reid. And that's the issue that I have with Eric Bieniemy. Not that he can't do it, not that he isn't a good coach. I'm just not certain if he's the guy and how much he's contributed to that Kansas City Chiefs offense. The offense that everybody wants. You want a guy like Patrick Mahomes. You want an offense like the Kansas City Chiefs. You want offenses you want those weapons. You want a guy like Tyreek Hill. You want a guy like Travis Kelce. These are the types of players that you want. But when it all comes down to it, I'm not sure if Eric Bieniemy is the guy that is solely responsible for it. So with that being said, man, I like Eric Bieniemy. I think he definitely deserves a head coaching job without question. But I'm not sure. I'm not certain. And I'm not sure how much he will be, how good he'll be for this Atlanta Falcons team. So with that being said, I want to know what you guys think, man. I know you guys want him. Okay, Eric Bieniemy is all over the entire NFL. Everyone wants a piece of Eric Bieniemy. But the fact that remains that he's an unproven offensive coordinator that everyone wants. And one of the main reasons guys want him is because, and make no mistake about it, these are two reasons. Again, these are two reasons. He's an Andy Reid disciple. But the main reason is because of, and solely because of, Patrick Mahomes. Everyone wants the next Patrick Mahomes. Can he reproduce that? I'm not sure. We will see. But when it all comes down to it, the Falcons, they need to build a defense. I'm just going to be honest. They need to build a defense. And if Eric Bieniemy were to come to the Atlanta Falcons, he would have to. He must. He has to. He must come with a defensive coordinator who knows what he's doing, with experience. A guy like a Wade Phillips, a Steve Spagnuolo, guys with experience. I do not want to see another young, inexperienced defensive coordinator here in Atlanta, especially when you have a Matt Ryan, a Julio Jones, these guys who have pretty much wasted their entire career for the most part. I wouldn't necessarily say wasted their entire career, because some guys, they play their entire year and they never even get to a Super Bowl. So I wouldn't necessarily say they wasted. They've actually had that opportunity to play in a Super Bowl. But when it all comes down to it, man, Falcons need to build a defense. I need to see a defense. And I want to see the Atlanta Falcons team, organization, get back to being a defensive-minded organization. Much like the Baltimore Ravens, the Pittsburgh Steelers, these types of teams. We need defense. And let me know what you guys think about this, because you guys, like I said, you guys have completely different thoughts and ideas than I. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe your boy Mad Mike is wrong. Maybe Eric Bieniemy is the next great head coach. Do you think he's the next great head coach? Leave your comments below. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button. But your Mad Mike is out, man. Peace.